You got a tattoo? Then you gotta have a story. Coming up is Brooke's story of love and Char's self-tattoos.
Baseball guy here coming from San Diego for Tat-Stories, and I've got the lovely Brooke. Brooke, what's going on today?
Nothing much. Just came from a different hostel and just relaxing on the beach.
Now, where are you traveling from?
I recently came from Ecuador and before that Hawaii, and so I'm just traveling from the past year and a half or so and currently looking for a van.
So, anyone out there have a van? Put it in the comments and shoot it for her. She'd love to be able to travel around. Where are you originally from?
Originally from Minnesota.
All right, we got the twin shirt repping today, so we're trying to take care of you, make you feel at home here in San Diego. You've got a ton of tattoos, and we got a ton of different styles. We got some black and gray, and we got some color. What's your favorite style?
You know, I don't know that I have a favorite style. I think I like a little bit of each, and it just really depends on the tattoo artist. Most recently, I've gotten traditional tattoos, and I think that's been different for me. So, it just depends. Depends on the artist and the place and the experience and why I'm getting it.
It's kind of like you. You're very eclectic, I take it, huh?
I guess you could say that.
All right, now tell me about your first ever tattoo.
My first ever tattoo, I was 18, and I got this big swallow bird with a rose on the back, and I think that was, for me, just a symbol to remember to always carry love with me everywhere that I go.
And have you been following that advice?
I sure try to, yeah.
All right. And then you have some words on your back, I noticed. That's a little bit of a life motto, too. Tell me about that.
So I was in my first ever really loving relationship, and it was around Christmas time, and I wasn't doing super well with him, and my dad had written me a letter where he was just talking about love, and in that he wrote, "Fail at love and the other tests don't matter." So just really keeping the presence of love in our hearts and not all the other stuff that comes with it. And so I got that in his handwriting on my back.
Your dad's handwriting.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love that. And what's your dad think of that?
He loves it. Yeah, he thinks it's super cool.
Sweet. Now, this is obviously a woman that knows a lot about love. And I'll tell you, I'm really loving these tattoos. Let's talk now about your big lion here. Tell me about this one.
Yeah, so I got this one probably closer to 18 as well. And it was just like this period of time where I had gone through a lot and I really started my inner spiritual journey. And so it's just a symbol of strength for me and like staying strong and who I am and staying true to that.
Then underneath this amazing big black and gray piece that's got so much detail is a nice little colorful rainbow.
Yes. So I was in Hawaii a couple months ago, and you see rainbows all the time, and I just fell in love with rainbows and just the expression of color. And I was gonna leave, and my best friend that I had met there at the time we both decided we wanted to get a tattoo together, so we decided to get this rainbow tattoo together.
Now, you've gotten tattoos in Hawaii, you've gotten tattoos in Colorado. You said you got a tattoo in Bali. Tell me about that.
So I got this one in Bali. There's this tattoo place that I had seen on Instagram quite a bit. And so I was in there getting a coffee, and this guy from Australia was sitting there, and he's like, "Hey, do you want to get a tattoo today?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And so it's the Maori peoples, and he takes symbols from their culture and basically tells a story from where I'm at in my life. So I would kind of explain to him what my journey was and where I was at, and he took little symbols and then created a piece from that.
So what's the story that you told in that?
It was a time I was really diving into my womb space, into my inner feminine, and just being really confident and strong in my authentic self. And so it's kind of a story of that in various ways.
She's got a combination of head intellect and emotions in all of her tattoos and choices.
Definitely.
You feel like that's a lot of your personality?
Yeah, definitely. I try and put love and feeling into everything that I do. I mean, I definitely have some pieces where I was just like letting my friends get a tattoo, and it was just more the experience. So,
What was your most throwaway tattoo?
my most throwaway tattoo? I don't know if I would say I have one. I think I really like all my tattoos and the different little things behind them. When I came back from India, two of my best friend and his girlfriend gave me stick and poke tattoos. So they're my least professional ones, but they're just such a sweet story to me and the experience.
And what did you get in the stick and poke?
My guy friend gave me a little peach on the side of my butt cheek, and then his girlfriend gave me a little pot with a heart above it. So just pouring love and stuff like that.
Again, more of that love theme. And then this colorful woman here. Tell me about this, and I noticed the third eye too. So tell me about that.
Yeah, so this is like a symbol of my higher self, and just to remember the most important thing is being present within ourselves and really following our truth. And so I used to have purple hair, and I loved having purple hair, so I got this in purple hair, and it kind of has the different symbols, like the crystals for the earth and the water, and so just bringing all the elements together in connection with my higher self.
And then when we talk about like a third eye there, I noticed like you have this new piece now on your abdomen that you've got an eye as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think the eye is just like a symbol of inner truth. You know what I mean? Like we can see all this stuff externally, but it's more like looking within and really looking at where our spirit is lying. And I think that's kind of what that has for meaning for me. And like this tattoo, I feel like I got when I wasn't as deep in my spiritual journey, and so it's kind of gradually gotten more and more meaning as I've grown. So that's been really fun for me.
What's next?
What's next in my journey? You know, I couldn't tell you. I'm just in a place of really listening to my intuition and tuning into wherever I can go. But I think the biggest lesson for me is like, it doesn't matter where we go and who we're with or anything. It's like home is within, and it's all our inner world that we need to stay present in. So
I assume then the next tattoo you probably don't know as well.
You know, I got this most recent tattoo from somebody that I have so much love for, and so he's been giving me some tattoos. So I don't really have one on my mind that I want to get, but I feel like if I were to get one, I would get one from him.
And what's his name?
His name's Arjun.
And does he have a shop, or does he just do it on the side?
No, he is working at a shop here, actually. He was working at Grimrose Tattoo, and he was doing so amazing. He got done with his apprenticeship pretty recently, maybe a year or so, or I don't know exactly the timeline, but now he got moved to a corner shop a few streets down from it. I'm forgetting what it's called, but people should hit him up. He's doing really amazing things, and I'm really proud of him.
Awesome. That's here in San Diego. Did you meet him here?
Yeah, I did meet him here. I met him here when I was traveling here before, and then we've recently connected again when I came back here.
I have a feeling Brooke's like got friends everywhere, all over the world, just like she has tattoos from all over the world. Where in the world would you want to go next, and what tattoo do you think would be best to be from that place?
You know, I think I don't really have a place in mind I want to go next. I'm really happy where I'm at. I'm really happy here in San Diego. I do feel really called to go to Mexico. I really want to learn Spanish, so I think that would be somewhere I'd go. And I don't know. I don't know exactly.
Well, you can almost see Mexico from here. You know, it's just
super close, right down the road. So.
Yes, you'll have to check it out, and we hope that you're loving San Diego. It sounds like you are, and in that.
So much love, yeah, just so much love here. Like I just had so many experience of love since I've gotten here, so I'm really enjoying it and just really trying to be patient, calling in this van so I can have my own space, but still be free to follow wherever I feel called to go.
Awesome. So if you're in the San Diego area, you have a van, shoot that in the comments. Also, feel free to shoot any other comments that you'd love to about Brooke here. We ask that you like this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. That helps us out a ton. This is Baseball Guy. This is Brooke. This is San Diego. We out.
Look at the ocean view.
Baseball Guy here in lovely San Diego, and I've got the lovely Shar. Shar, how are you doing today?
I'm doing amazing.
I'm loving the outfit, like bright yellow, and then the hat. This is such a great look.
Thank you so much. I like to dress eccentric.
And you'd like to do a lot of stuff, right? Because I've noticed you got a lot of tattoos. And who's the artist of your tattoos?
Mostly me and my best friend, Adia. So, yeah.
So mostly you, and now Adia has done some too. What one was the first one you did on yourself?
I think the first one I did on myself was, well, I did most of the ones on my hand all in like one night. So
Were you drunk?
I was high on Adderall.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was just like having quite a night. It was actually the night before I went to Nicaragua. And I was like, I don't know what else to do. I'm staying up all night, so I might as well, tattoo myself.
Stick and poke or like a needle?
Yeah, stick and poke with like a safety pin and some string, probably from a shirt that I ripped.
Did it hurt?
I was on Adderall, so not really. But
Did it hurt the next day?
yeah, it actually got infected while I was in Nicaragua. This one did. It was supposed to be a swirl, and it's actually just like a glob now.
All right. Which one is your favorite one that you've done?
My favorite one that I've done is probably this spider web right here. I think it looks really good in like the web of my finger, and I thought it was pretty like cool.
And what's your favorite one that Audio's done?
Probably this one right here. It's just a little guy that I drew one day, and I was like, "Hey, can you tattoo this on me? I'm kind of bored." So she was like, "Yeah, sure." And then she also stick and poked it, but yeah.
And any ideas for your next tattoo?
I really want to get like a spider web like right here on my like sternum, and I also want to get like a butterfly on my chest. Yeah.
You gonna do stick and poke with that, or are you gonna go to like a shop?
I probably will go to a shop because I want like a big piece and I want it to be like really detailed and beautiful.
Color or black and gray?
Probably black and gray, I'm thinking.
Okay. And then, do you think you're gonna get this arm tattooed at all?
Yes, most definitely. I don't really know what I want to get, but I do want to be like fully tatted, you know?
And would you have any of your current tattoos kind of done over, or you like want to keep them?
I mean, I would like to incorporate them like into something else, but I don't think I want to cover them. I think I just want to like mix it up, you know? Add stuff to it.
I know I like the little guy over here. He's pretty cool. And then you got the other guy down here. Yeah.
Yes, this is actually my only professionally done tattoo. And I got it on Friday the 13th because it was only $30 for a tattoo. And I just picked from the page. And then halfway through the tattoo, he was like, "Oh, you like Krampus?" And I was like, "I didn't know that was Krampus." So I was like, "All right, it looks cool, but I didn't know it was Krampus."
Sometimes the Friday the 13th is all about, it just looks good, it's cheap, it gets me something.
Yeah.
And then later you can incorporate a lot more into it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Well, Shar, I think you've done some cool stuff. Obviously, you got your name on you, so in case you ever get lost, we know how to find you.
Exactly. Yes.
And hope you enjoy. You're not from San Diego, correct?
No, I'm from Stockton. Yeah.
So hope you enjoy the rest of your time here. I understand you're doing a bit of traveling.
Yeah, I'm doing a little road trip from the north to the south, pretty much just all along the coast to get a taste of each ocean.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to travel. I mean, and now things are kind of getting back to normal, so we can travel a lot more, and it's a lot more fun.
It is a lot more fun. It's a lot more fun when you can actually meet people instead of just like being secluded all the time.
Absolutely. So we're gonna make up for lost time, folks.
Totally.
Shar here, she's got some awesome tats. Please like this video, comment on it, what you think about her, and would you like to stick and poke her? We're going to leave that there. Baseball guy, Shar, please subscribe. We out.